Jade Cargill just opened up a pretty big conversation with a cryptic post, so we'll see what that could be about. We'll also check out what's going on with AJ Lee, Liv Morgan, and more. Starting things off with this big story and conversation involving Jade Cargill that all came out from a recent message that she tweeted out. Jade Cargill took to her social media platforms to post the following message, quote, "I miss stepping on people and being that B word," end quote. She ended that post with 3 silly faces, but the interesting part that has fans buzzing is that one sentence in that post. Chances are that Jade Cargill knew exactly what she meant with the exact meaning of that post, but to everyone reading that tweet, it could be understood in many different ways. So let's go over the different routes that fans are talking about this post in. Jade says she misses just stepping on people and being that B word, as she labels it. That sounds like a reference to her days in AEW. It's sounding like she's referencing her era there under Tony Khan and the character presentation that she had with AEW. For those unaware, Jade Cargill had a massive run in AEW as one of their main core stars. She was the inaugural TBS champion. She held the title for 508 days and went on a 61-match undefeated streak. And that entire long run was accomplished by this great character for Jade Cargill. She ran her mouth and always backed it up in the ring by just dominating everyone. She truly was treated like a special attraction in AEW. And don't get it confused, WWE has also given Jade Cargill a great presentation as well. Protects her from losses and makes her look great. But judging by this one cryptic post by the woman herself, it appears like she prefers her AEW usage and character compared to what she currently has in WWE. That could be wrong, maybe that's not what she directly meant, but that's one interpretation that fans had of this message. Jade Cargill is in the middle of her second reign as a tag team champion. She picked up a win at WrestleMania. She's been highly featured in WWE, but she still appears to be missing her AEW era. Another fan interpretation of this post from Jade Cargill is maybe she's simply referring to her desire to break free from Bianca Belair and turn heel to get back into that side from her AEW days. That's a good interpretation of the post as well. January 2025 will mark one complete calendar year since Jade Cargill made her first WWE debut. And for this entire 1 year that has passed, Jade Cargill has always been tied to Naomi and Bianca Belair as her tag team partners. Despite being 1 year into her WWE run, Jade Cargill is yet to really make her real debut in the singles division full time. So maybe that's the meaning of the post as well. The tag teams with Bianca Belair was fun, but she wants to move on, go solo, maybe turn heel, and explore the depth of that character again. If that's what Jade Cargill's message was about, it does look like she'll get her wish. Obviously, Bianca and Jade are not going to be teaming up forever. Plus, WWE has already planted some seeds about tension rising between Jade and Bianca. They used Liv Morgan to plant those seeds. Liv Morgan noted how Bianca and Jade don't actually enjoy each other's presence, how they're trying to outdo each other, and how the tag team titles are the only thing keeping them together. So the way Liv spoke those words definitely makes it seem like we'll see a split between Jade and Bianca in 2025. That'll be something similar to what Liv Morgan was describing. And when you really examine the whole tag team of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, it does seem like it was made more sense for Jade Cargill to be the one turning heel during this breakup. There's already tons of little seeds planted that supports this direction. Like when Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are making their way to the ring, for example. Jade Cargill comes out first. Her music plays for roughly 5 to 10 seconds, and then Bianca Belair's music plays, and they make their full walk to the ring together, only to Bianca Belair's music. So that's a small seed, but it does feel like Jade Cargill's character is going to get to the point where she starts to feel like she's just standing in Bianca Belair's shadow. She's going to get fed up with that, and fed up with so many other issues along the way that's going to cause her to snap on Bianca Belair first. Bianca Belair has briefly played a heel during her days in NXT, but it's just really hard to picture her making this heel turn here in this exact situation. Definitely seems like it makes more sense to keep Bianca Belair as the heroic babyface, while Jade Cargill gets to tap back into her heel persona and really show off that part of her character that we know for sure is there within her, thanks to her AEW days. So that's the big controversy and conversation surrounding that one post from Jade Cargill. Is she tired of being in a tag team? Is she tired of being a babyface? Does she prefer her AEW usage over her WWE usage so far? Does she want to turn heel? There's so many ways to really understand that tweet, but hopefully things will get more clear as her time with Bianca Belair continues. A pretty cool moment took place on WWE's official website this week. WWE's website had a little collection of photos that they do every week. That includes the best superstars' social media photos of the week. And on that list for this week was AJ Lee and CM Punk's Halloween photo. WWE inserted Punk and AJ's photo to their gallery for the week. And that was just a pretty surreal moment to witness. You go back just a few years ago, and the idea of seeing a CM Punk and AJ Lee photo on WWE's official website was something that had no shot of happening and was basically just forbidden. So for now, WWE to be sharing their new photo like that, it's a small but very significant thing to point out. CM Punk is expected to return pretty soon, and the narrative around AJ Lee remains the same. Reports claim that WWE is fully open to the idea of her coming back, and of course even several members of the women's division have been peer pressuring AJ to make a return. But the decision is ultimately coming down to AJ herself. It's not like the company's blocking her return from happening. That's not the case at all. They'll scoop her up instantly if they had the chance, but it's her call to make. Liv Morgan recently spoke with Billboard, and she teased several potential crossovers for 2025. When asked about SummerSlam 2025, Liv Morgan said that she'd love to walk into that event with Raquel as a tag team champion and put the titles on the line against Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, which would be a pretty massive tag team match with those two huge celebrity names. It's very unlikely that this exact match will take place because WWE doesn't often put two celebrities on the same team with each other. If they're going to do a celeb tag team match, they usually have the celebrity team with a real superstar just to help carry the load a bit with the match. Sort of like what we saw a few years back with Bad Bunny's WrestleMania debut. But what is very likely is still seeing some sort of WWE appearance from Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, because the company does seem to have connections with both artists. WWE has been trying to secure a Cardi B appearance for more than half a decade now, and something always prevented it from happening. Now Cardi B's music will be the soundtrack for the event, and even Cardi herself starred in the reveal trailer for SummerSlam 2025. So although it's not confirmed, everyone is expecting some sort of Cardi B appearance at SummerSlam, and WWE would finally be getting their wish after years of waiting. And with Megan Thee Stallion, it's clear that there's some sort of communication between the company and Megan's team, because Megan's music is currently serving as the official Smackdown theme music. So it may be pretty crazy at first to picture those two major artists stopping by WWE, but WWE has a clear line of communication with the both of them, so it does seem very likely. Liv Morgan went on to name Sabrina Carpenter as another big dream crossover as well. This isn't the first time a superstar has requested an appearance from Sabrina Carpenter. Tiffany Stratton just mentioned a few weeks back how much she'd love to see a WWE appearance from Sabrina. And just a few weeks ago, several WWE superstars all went to Sabrina's concert in the Orlando area, so she's quite the popular one in the locker room. Liv Morgan even revealed that Dominic Mysterio is a big fan of Sabrina Carpenter himself. So hopefully we do get to see some of those collaborations in 2025. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.